Now we get to check and make sure that we're actually streaming.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hello, everybody.
Now, see, I gotta quit saying that.
Okay.
I'm amazed that she didn't go off, although, good girl. That's good girl. I've been trying to train her not to.
Okay.
And Salty seems to like to bark every time I say hey.
Oh.
But the other night, someone said it on another TV show, and she didn't bark, and I started saying good girl when she doesn't
okay.
bark. So I'm trying to train her not to say
She's learning
because
this,
I just have that. I have that thing where I say that.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, hi.
Hello, everybody.
It's Heidi and Dane.
Hey.
Ooh, and we're blowing that new mic out. And
are we?
It's actually not a new mic. It's my mobile mic.
Oh.
But
well, we'll try to be.
yeah, we'll try to not talk quite so loud.
I'm used to doing it a certain way.
I know, right? And we're also just really used to. We're used to the ASMR mic, which we can't blow out either.
Okay.
but I broke the cord. So yeah, we still haven't gotten a little butt buzz saying that we are actually on. So I'm gonna double check here and make sure, because I changed that streaming key. And I want to make sure that we are. Oh shit! And I want to make sure that we're streaming actually in the right. Okay, that says. Ooh, that one says we're streaming.
Okay.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, we're streaming. I just want to make sure we are actually streaming in the right mode, because I forgot to check that before we went on.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh yes, we are. Yay. Oh, phew. Thank God I did that right.
Well, how are we doing?
Okay, hey, and we have someone watching.
All right,
hey,
already.
Yay! I love it when that happens.
Awesome, welcome.
Welcome, Twitch viewer.
Have you seen us before?
Yeah. That's a good question.
Subscribe to our channel.
Because please subscribe, follow. We love that. You know, we need to do like a giveaway. I had someone suggest that we do a giveaway to get more subscribers and followers, and I think that's a good idea.
Well,
so this is our pre-show in case you are new to our channel, and you will get to actually see us live and in person here very momentarily. And in fact, I think I'm going to slide us in.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
Oh yeah, why not?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hey. Oh.
Hey, look what time it is.
It's Happy Little Miniatures time. Are you excited? I know I am.
Wait, this way. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Close enough.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
So I'm Heidi, and this is Dane.
Hello.
Our award-winning professor, artist.
Yeah. Puppeteer.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's pretty exciting. And hey, I told you we were going to finish Labyrinth today, and I did not lie.
We were.
We did.
We were going to finish. We're pretty much finished.
We have finished, and so that means, we will get back to Zombie Side today.
Yeah, definitely.
In fact, painting Zombie Side.
We got some goals.
Yeah,
for sure.
we do. We have goals. I need one of these crazy hats, I think. Although, you need to see the eyes of someone, right?
Yeah. Ideally.
So, I try to work on camera angles. You notice every time I do Happy, I do it a little different. You'd think I could stick to just one setup. You would think.
So here we go.
But look.
Hoggle, and I just put his eyes.
The close-up cam's even better this episode.
I just dotted his eyes.
Check that shit out.
Can you see? Can you see?
Can you see the eyes? Can you see them?
Little blue dot.
Did you use the daughter?
I used.
What did you use to do that?
I used our handy little.
Ooh, we just got these. I'm super excited about these.
What brand is it again? 20/0 AIT Art.
AIT, yeah. AIT
Art. 20/0 liners.
Let's see if I can do this without shaking.
They are on Amazon, and they cost.
What do they cost?
$10 for 3 of them.
Yeah.
$10.
That's it. There you go.
And they come in this nice little.
We're not even going to give you an affiliate link. We're not that.
No.
No. But you can go to our coffee page and buy us a cup of coffee so we can get a new computer that doesn't whine. You hear that whine?
And buy some things to give away for the giveaway.
Yeah. Exactly.
Buy extra stuff for that.
Yeah, like Citadel paints.
Yeah.
Citadel.
Speaking of Citadel.
Yeah, we got some new Citadel content. Yeah. I went and spent some money.
Gonna try some more.
We got a couple new subscribers, so I went and spent your money.
Yes. No, that's we're using it for the show.
Yeah, for the show.
The show.
So yeah. Look what I got. All right. This is how I spent your money, people.
Yeah.
I went and got some contrast couleurs. I like saying that. Can you tell? I got Flesh Terrors Red. I just love. Ooh. I love what. Should I use? Oh, you know what? I have this reversed. I'm like, why is that keep where you can't? So we're gonna do this over here. So you can actually read it.
Yep. You can you can read it right away this time.
So you're so much better at this than I am.
Look at that zoom.
That is a great zoom.
It is when it decides to be great, but you have to be up really close.
That's I had to like not.
There we go. Flesh Terrors Red, but you see how there's like that under at the very bottom. It's like kind of a purple.
Yeah. See now, look.
It's like a blood red.
It still needs to kind of be a little bit. Find your center. There you go.
There you go. Now we see that it's recyclable. It's a number 5 recyclable.
It's a 5 recyclable.
So that's how you know.
So they're environmentally responsible people.
When you sort it into one of the bins, it's number 5.
But it still needs to be shook up a bit.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely shake up all your paints. As a general rule, you want to get your paints well shook.
All right, what else did I get?
What other
I went
colors
shopping.
did you get?
Contrast.
Yeah.
Plague. Let's see if I can get it under here.
There you go.
You're so much better at this than I am.
There it is.
All right. Well, I need monitor work, obviously.
Well, it's because it's at an angle, so
it's at an angle.
That's the tricky part.
And it's magnified.
Yeah.
All right. This is like watching a drunk woman try to do camera work.
You could even. It's where you're sitting too, because where I'm sitting, all I have to do is do this.
Right, because I'm at an angle.
Like that. Look at that.
Geez.
Immediately.
Boom, there it is.
It's all the angle. It's not you. It's the angle.
It's my angle?
Yes.
I'm at a bad angle, folks.
So you can also do this, probably. Like that. Ooh.
I'm at a very bad angle.
Extreme close-up.
There we go.
Ooh, remember that from Wayne's
And then...
World? Plague Bearer Flesh.
I also bought more base.
More base.
Which is Wraithbone.
Which is
not a contrast.
You could always use more base. Always more base.
And let's see if I go from his angle.
Yeah.
If I can get it.
Okay, almost. Oh, yep. It's just really bright.
White.
Yeah. So it says Wraithbone on that.
Yeah.
On that container.
Boom, though.
So
look, I got it. Almost got it from his angle.
The Wraithbone contrast base is a warmer color.
I couldn't find it though. They don't carry it there.
They don't carry it. What do you mean?
The contrast. Oh, this isn't a contrast.
This is the base for the contrast.
Oh, it is.
Yes. Yes.
See, I did find it. Boom.
Well, sometimes. Okay, so I gotta say.
Yes. Say it. Say it.
One of the people that works there, and it's not the main two. It's not Patty or Paul. But for some reason, they seem to tell me things.
Is it Paul or is it John?
I don't know. I think it's Paul.
Is it John Paul?
Pretty sure.
Is he a beetle?
Well, they're Catholic, so that would make sense. So there you go. But they're not British. They're not British.
No.
Something happened to the camera.
Uh oh! Did I kick it? Oh,
there we go.
There
Fixed it. Look at that.
He's good.
It's just lucky. That's all it is. I'm rolling critical hits here. Rolling 20s.
Keep going.
But yeah, for some reason they seem to give me information. It's like that's not right. That's not right. But it's not the main people.
So he's like thrown by the seat of his pants.
So is that why you thought that it was not a contrast base?
Yes.
It was?
I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, because the Wraithbone and the Grey Seer are both the contrast bases. Now, the controversy there is, and I mentioned this in one of the very first podcasts back when we were, I had a little bit more I had, kind of like this plan of what I was going to talk about rather than improvising, kind of like we do now.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he really did, and I kind of screwed him on that.
The first few of them. No. I just haven't really, honestly, just haven't had the chance to think of specific topics.
Well, and then I keep throwing surprise strings at him. We're gonna do this game now. We're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna interrupt here.
No, not wacky races. No, I vetoed that.
I know, Labyrinth.
Too complicated.
We will do wacky.
Labyrinth is better. We'll eventually.
We'll get to wacky.
Yeah, eventually. There'll be time.
We'll get there.
There's always time. So the controversy about the bases is, you're only supposed to use Wraithbone, and you're only supposed to use Grey Seer, which is the cooler one. There's a cooler gray and there's a warmer gray. For the Wraithbone is the warmer one.
And he doesn't mean like cooler as in, wow, Fonzie cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
He means cooler as in cool and warm colors.
Temperature, right?
Yes.
So whatever color you put on top of that, it's going to change the temperature of it slightly.
Right.
But not necessarily dramatically for some of those colors. But Anyway, they said that, you're only supposed to use those to get the effect that you want. And to some degree, that does seem to be the case where you get a better, it sticks better for those types of paints.
Okay.
But I have also used...
So it's got something in it to help it stick.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll even feel it. It's like these feel different. The surface of the paint actually feels different, like a different finish to it than any other kind of paint that you might be familiar with painting. It's almost more like...
So it smells different and it feels different.
We went through the whole test. So the smell test.
We haven't tasted it yet, though.
No.
Did you taste it?
No. Because it would just taste like paint.
You think?
And chemicals.
You sure?
That I probably shouldn't put in my mouth. So, yeah.
Do not try this at home, folks.
No, it's they're probably non-toxic. I'll just say that probably because
they're probably not non-toxic.
Well, that's the thing. They're not designed to be eaten. So
no, or smelled.
But they don't have a skull and crossbones on them either. So they're somewhere in between.
Right.
They won't.
Now I'm all looking.
They won't necessarily make you super sick, but they're probably not that great for you to eat. But I think we've already talked about that before a little bit.
Onward and upward.
Yeah, but anyway, the thing is, I've used regular primer. As long as the primer is not really textured.
Well, and so have I. Yeah, we both have.
The white primer, right?
Yeah, and the black.
The ceramite primer. We've also... Well, you've tried it with the... Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gives it almost more of an iridescent thing, so...
Right.
It's not going to necessarily be like, okay, I want this to be blue. It's going to be like... It's not going to turn into this bright blue that you see if you prime it over black. It will be like a shiny... blue-ish tint.
But that's true. That's true with anything. Black's gonna do that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, but you're just not going to cover that black up. You're just not going to do it. Not with a translucent paint.
Not going to do it.
Not with a translucent paint. It has to be super opaque, and these are not opaque. They're not designed to be opaque. Nothing about them is opaque.
Moving on.
Yes.
We're going to show you Labyrinth.
Yes.
So and then we're going to move on to our zombie side.
We got three of them.
We do have a plan.
That are they're pretty much done. I think they're pretty much done.
They're done.
So that means
they're tabletop ready.
They're definitely tabletop ready.
We are ready to play this.
And let's just knock them all over here.
So, this is Jared. Check this shit out.
Jared.
This is beyond tabletop ready.
Let's see. Come on, focus.
Focus.
Come on. I'm like right there.
Ha! That worked.
Almost.
Boom.
So
he's I'll get in there if I need to.
I don't know why it's not doing it now, but it was doing it. I don't know why
it's not doing it.
It was doing it on the bottles.
It's totally doing it.
Oh, look at that. Okay. I managed to even get his eyes.
Look at those eyes, people. Look at that.
I'm really happy with this one.
Now, you did that all with contrast?
I started with contrast.
Oh,
actually, you started with contrast, I should say.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so
you are correct.
Yeah. So you do notice that there actually is a little bit of a texture to this paint. So
oh yeah, you can see that.
It might not be to everyone's liking that it's a little thicker. Now look at that guy.
Now what's the red you used on there?
The what?
What red did you use on there?
That was one of the contrast oranges actually. It was like
really
Gryph-hound orange.
That's Gryph-hound orange on his face.
No, not on his face. That's
what's on his face?
The leather areas are Gryph-hound orange. That's Fyreslayer flesh, I think.
Really? That turned out that red?
Well, I painted over it.
Oh.
I painted over it some layers of some lighter colors, and then I did a red wash in the recesses just to really exaggerate. Yeah, exaggerate his. He's definitely got like kind of a weathered face, so I wanted to kind of accentuate that. The pants are just one layer of that. Actually, that is Fyreslayer flesh, and this is Dark Oath flesh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Black Templar on the bottom. And then,
I am not this red, people.
And then this red. What was the red? Magos purple, I think, actually.
No, no.
Well, it wasn't?
Is it? Oh, on the base?
Yeah, on the base.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
That's possible. With a wash of brown, I think. Let me see the bottom of it. Anyway, this is also Gryph-hound orange.
Yeah, that's Gryph-hound orange.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. And that's one coat. We bragged about that last time, too. Let's see if we can get a little closer. There we go. So one coat of that, and you get that effect, where you can really see highlights, shadows, and midtone.
Yeah.
And I did that. His cute Ludo face. And I just did the eyes just now with Black Templar.
Yeah, he did the eyeballs.
And I did a little bit of red in the recesses, and that's really
But I did the eye ridges.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I did do the eye ridges.
If you put a black line on the top, right above the eye, I mean, it gives you the impression that there's a shadow there.
Yeah.
And then if you do like pink or red underneath, it's the eyelid.
And it makes the eye a deeper recess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll help with the contrast for when you do the
women
whites.
that works for your actual eye too.
Yeah. See, there's a lot of carryover in other art worlds here. And then here's Sarah, and I managed to get. Let's see if we can get.
And what more did you do with her?
I painted her.
'Cause I worked with her.
Her hair was only one coat. Oh, there we go.
Whoa! You did eyes big time on her.
Well, this is a larger scale too, so it's easier for me to work this scale. And the hair is just wildwood, just one coat of wildwood over the initial wash that you did before.
Okay.
One coat of that dark brown.
Wow.
Kind of a chestnut brown. Called wildwood. That's all. And then I did multiple coats of different kinds of white to get the blouse there. And then just did a little bit of, on top of the Telesar blue, I just did some light gray blue on top.
Okay.
And went back in and did the buttons, and that was pretty much it for her. I could go back in and do the details of her vest, because her vest actually has these little floral designs on them too, which I noticed in the movie. But last but not least.
But we're going for tabletop.
Yeah,
Sometimes I have to remind him.
This is definitely tabletop. I mean, I feel like I want to go back in. I mean, I managed to get Hoggle, Jareth, and Sarah's eyes. I want to try to get Ludo's eyes too. And I also got Sir Didymus. Speaking of last but not least, Sir Didymus.
I love this one. Because this was so, wow. This was, and you did this freehand on his saddle, right?
And that's a 20/0 liner that I used. Not the same one that we were promoting earlier. I used a different one.
He was so colorful.
Come on.
In what we
come on.
Focus.
It's like one little spot. There we go.
Oh wow! Look at that. Look at those eyes.
I had to remember one.
We need to get pictures of these.
One's an eye patch because in the movie.
You need to grab a macro lens and get some pictures of these.
There we go.
Wow.
So I just did little dots, really.
Wow.
There's supposed to be like checker patterns on the cloth.
But still.
Horse blanket. And then there's this little face with a little shiny on his nose.
Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
So, again, just different degrees of grayish white.
That is just fantastic.
Thank you.
You did fantastic.
And then the bases are just metallics, Actually, this one I used a special metallic from a brand called Turbo Dork, and they're
Did you say Turbo Dork?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So you see how it's got like a gold, but it turns into like a green on the edges, and if you see it in person, it's even better.
So it's kind of like it's aged.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like aged gold, basically.
Yes.
Old gold.
Yes.
And I thought that was perfect for Jareth.
All right. So you also worked on the big zombie. So that's Labyrinth, by the way, folks.
Yeah, that was Labyrinth.
That's Labyrinth. Labyrinth is done.
That's the whole game, right?
Yep, that's the whole game.
I mean, they've got expansions and whatnot.
Well, and we'll get the goblins.
Of course, you have to get the goblins.
We're going to get the goblins because we love the goblins. So stay tuned for goblins at another date, another time. But we had to finish Zombicide.
Yeah.
That won't happen today, but we're going to start on it.
I got to tell you, though, I found some of these. Look at this.
I was going to say,
that's not a finished miniature.
And I still need to... Behind you. We grab those behind you. Next to the pink meeple.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I think
bases.
I think I just need to base them.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But otherwise they're painted.
Yeah, otherwise they're done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I could even do that for you.
Okay.
It doesn't take long to do basing.
I don't know what's going on here, though.
What's that? Well, I'll go back in and do touch-ups and whatnot. Yeah, I can do all that stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And these were all painted with contrast. Well, other than our test models, but they're mostly painted with contrast.
Yes.
And what we use...
Which, we should make sure we don't have any extras sitting in here.
So these are the ones that Heidi did here. See, look, these came out pretty good, yeah.
Not too shabby.
Not bad for some of your first minis ever, right?
You know what? I'm wondering if Salty got a hold of them. They got like little teeth marks in them.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering if Salty got a hold of them.
The paint did get scratched off.
They kind of look like they were scratched.
Well, those are easy touch-ups, though.
Now let's make sure we don't. I think we might have the originals in here.
Okay.
Let's see what we got in here. Here's one. I think that might be one of our
Okay,
originals.
one of our test models. Yes, it definitely is, because there's some dry brush on there.
Yep.
So this was some of the traditional, quote-unquote traditional.
I think this one still needs to be painted. That's got black primer on it.
Classic Citadel. This is a different model, though.
No, it's green on the bottom. It's got to be the same. Oh, that is different.
Green. It's a different green.
Back to me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's going to be the next one.
We'll do a different set for those. Those are kind of more vampires. Set. These guys are kind of like exploding zombies or something.
So we need to... Oh, wait. What's this one? Nope, that's the raid.
There it goes.
I just want to make sure we have all of those. So get those done.
That was a test model, but then we went with...
Okay.
Then we went with...
all right,
let me
so
find
those... I think that's all the little ones.
Then we went with all contrast for these guys. These are all done in contrast on top of ceramite white.
Because contrast came out.
Yes.
June 15th.
It had just come out, and we did these.
So we're like, let's do it. We're batch painting.
Yep.
This is perfect.
Yep. Skeleton Horde for the spikes and bandages. Magos purple and Shyish purple for the skin. And Warp Lightning for the cloth. And then we did a couple of little metallic effects. So those are it was only mixed in that regard because there are no contrast metallics naturally.
Right. So we were like, so let's go ahead and get it as close as we can. Yeah. And so, all right. So
this is how they look together. I mean, we've done this show off before. So you
found two more.
Very close.
That we didn't get done.
Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and paint those later.
And then show your big guy, because you did the big guy.
I did the big guy in the same color scheme. I started with contrast, and then I mixed it up.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull out that zombie side and make sure that...
That's all of them?
Yeah, I want to see what all came with it.
There's also the rats, too.
Did the rats come with that one?
Yes, I believe so.
That's what I want to know. It's like, is that No Rest
for
the Wicked, or is that green? Which one is that?
The rats are a different set.
See, I think the rats are a different set.
The base is gray. Yeah, I think they're the core set. So the rats don't need to be painted the same way.
This is not it.
Okay.
We didn't start with Green Horde. We should have started with Green Horde.
Because that's the original.
This is it. All right, so you know what else is in here is the wolves.
Yeah, and those are good. Well, those count as the good guys, right?
All right, so...
Because the brown are the good guys and the green are the bad guys?
That I have no idea.
Yeah.
So,
well, probably.
These...
That would be what I would say.
We should finish this whole one before we move on.
Well, this is definitely a good character.
I would think
this
so.
This flying cat, I think that's a good character. It looks like it is... I don't know why it's not. Okay, there we go. Let's turn around.
So then we can also figure out...
You definitely have to order your attack cat to get zombies. Come on. Come on, come on. It just does it when it decides to.
Really?
Just doesn't like it. It doesn't like when I actually...
doesn't like it.
It just likes to do it automatically. There we go.
1, 2,
There's our attack cat.
4.
So there's a lot of mold lines too, so we might want to clean those up a little bit.
Oh, and I had a mold line cleaner. You know what? I think it might be in there.
That is the thing that
check?
We did miss.
Yeah, before.
Right. But that's okay.
Alright, so
They're
there
zombies.
should be 2 winged dudes. There should be 2 smooth dogs.
Was it a Citadel brand? The mold cleaner?
Yes.
Oh, I may have accidentally stolen it. That's why I had 2 of them. Ooh, these are nice. I like these.
Yeah?
These pokey sticks are really good for putting in
grabs. So we still have these 2 cats and 4 dogs.
Okay.
And then we have 4 heroes.
Okay. Yeah, those we want to spend a little more time on, just like I did with the Labyrinth ones. Even though that was quote-unquote tabletop, right?
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and these we actually have cards.
Yeah. Well, before we get too much further, I should show off my miniature, right?
Yes, because that's the other. He's the big guy.
Yeah, so...
He's the big green guy.
Anybody that's played this game would know what creature this is, but we haven't played it yet, so we don't know what creature
We don't know what creature he is. I don't think it says. He's an orc. We know he's an orc.
A zombie orc with a...
It says he's an orc.
Like a goat head? Oh, really? It says
Orcs and men used across the border to fight. We, the survivors, are
Uh-huh.
looking for the answer to the necromancer threat. Oh, maybe he's a Would you come with us deep in the Orcish territories, facing the horrendous tainted zombies in a savage land?
So this one I used a lot more colors, obviously. I used the Shyish purple,
Yeah, they're
Magos
Orcish
purple.
zombies.
Huh.
That's what it says.
Did not know that. Okay.
Would that have changed things?
Skeleton Horde for the spikes. Nope, still going with purple-green on this.
Okay.
I didn't want to go with Hulk. I wanted to go with...
Just double checking
something
that
a little bit more-
everything's out of here.
Purple-green in reverse would be the Hulk, which is where it gave me the idea.
Right.
So,
There's
yeah.
a unicorn.
Purple-green. I used some of the metallics, of course, over here in this corner. Lots of layers of Agrax Earth Shade and highlighting the silvers on the edges.
Right.
If you do silver on the edges, it's always going to make it help it stand out, particularly if there's like overlapping plates of armor for the darker metals. It's going to really help with that. If you can kind of see what's going on there.
So should we finish all of these and then move to Green Horde?
Yeah, I think so.
You think that should be our plan?
Come on, camera. Yeah.
I think that should be our plan
Yeah.
too. And then
Come on.
we'll do no rest for the wicked
Okay.
after that. After
That's a
Green
little
Horde.
better. Yeah. Yeah, well, because we still have to do the heroes for the... there we go. Look at that. It has really good detail when it decides to. It's like...
I like this plan.
Yeah, and then I did some pink in the mouth, of course. Some
So
really
there's
really
one
high
in here.
highlighted pink. There's a pink that they don't make anymore called titillating pink.
Oh, I like that name.
Yeah. And I actually ordered some more. You can see I did green in the eyes, of course. Warpstone glow, and then moot green on top of that for the eye glow. Over the pink that I was just talking about, black outline on the bottom. I mean, black outline right above the eye, and pink outline right below the eye. Right when I said that, we lost our detail.
Oh no!
Yeah. So hopefully we can get it back. But that's what I wanted to show off there on this guy.
There it is.
So yeah, you can see the black outline above the eye.
Wow.
The pink outline below the eye. And then it helps with that green because
Y'all see that?
you've got the pink and the green creating a complementary effect.
Wow.
Because pink is just a tint of red.
Right.
You add white to red, you get pink.
Freaking fantastic, Dane. You
So-
did a beautiful job on that.
It helps with the glow. And then these little pustule thingies, I actually did a wash of Night Haunt Gloom.
Ooh, I love Night Haunt Gloom. It's one
That's
of my
one of your favorite colors, right?
Yes, it is.
And then I did Emperor's Children and then Pink Horror for the actual pustule things. But
pustules.
but the thing around it is
Emperor's Children
and
what?
And Pink Horror.
Pink Horror.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then I think I might have done just a little pinpoint highlight of like Pallid Witch Flesh or something like that. You know, just trying to keep with those colors as much as I can and the color system. And then his beard and his mane or whatever, that was actually mostly the white that I left behind and did Griff Charger Gray contrast.
Okay.
So that was an additional color I did there. I don't know why it just doesn't want to do it.
Did it for a minute.
Yeah. I think it just doesn't like when I actually physically zoom in.
It's like, let me do the zooming.
But you're seeing that undertone where it's like a bluish, greenish gray. That's the Griff Charger Gray.
There it is.
Griff Charger Gray, and then I went back in and maybe just highlighted a little tiny bit with some white again or some light gray.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I've actually messed with this guy, so it's kind of hard to remember exactly
Yeah, I
all
know.
that I did.
You got it done really, really quick.
Did highlights with Gene Stealer Purple of the purple flesh areas. Yeah, I tried to get him done in a couple of nights from start to finish. So that was my goal for this guy.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, and I did a little experimenting because that's the first time I'd ever used that Night Haunt Gloom to do that outline of the pustule thing.
Right.
So I've definitely got a big revelation from that to try it out in the future. For that kind of effect.
Okay,
but I don't paint a lot of Nurgle, so that's kind of the problem with that. Since I don't paint a lot of Nurgle, I'm not going to be using it that often.
Start priming these?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, should we decide what colors we're gonna use on them?
For good guys. Well, we're using secondaries for the bad. These secondaries for the bad guy, right? Purple, green, and orange, right?
Okay.
And the orange is essentially the metallic, the bronzy, coppery metal that looks all weathered and whatnot.
Right.
That counts as the orange for that color scheme. So what we could do for the good guys, the good characters, the good folks, we could do primaries just like they have on the cards. Remember, we actually saw that on the cards, that they're using primaries, which is what kind of reinforced my idea to use secondaries. Her hair can count as like a red, right?
Okay.
Reddish orange, that's fine, but these guys, like, this is literally red, orange, yellow.
So if I did these wolves like
red, blue, yellow, straight up.
I did the ones on Grim Forest. If I did them similar.
Oh, the wolves? Yeah, you just use like earth tones for the.
Then I would do like.
You do have an orc here, but he's a good orc.
I think I did Fire Slayer flesh and a Black Templar, but very thinned out.
On what?
For the wolf, I think that's how I did the wolves.
Yeah, on top of you'd want it on top of the witch. I'm sorry. The Wraithbone.
Yeah.
Rather than the Grey Seer.
Yes.
Depends. Yes. I mean, if you want to go with cooler colors
I did it all on top of Wraithbone before.
You could do one that's Wraithbone.
And one that's Grey Seer. And let's see.
Because you got two of them, so you can try it out.
Yeah, let's do that.
It might not be that dramatic of a difference, but
Then for the cats, I'm thinking like an orange cat.
Okay. You've got a really good orange there. Like what kind of those called, the orange ones?
Well, like a tabby.
Mm-hmm. I always forget. Yeah.
Well, should I use like a Cassandra yellow, or I mean like the Invanja, or should I use the Grifthound?
The Grifthound is going to turn out like Ludo.
Well, that could look good though.
Yeah, sure. It's orange. It's just a very. I could just make it brownish orange.
I could mix these. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how the color would look, but you could definitely. I've done that with the grays. I've done that with the grays, and they turn out fine. Yeah, because with the contrast paints, there's four different grays. Mm-hmm. As well as the Black Templar, of course. You could add Black Templar to anything to make it darker.
Now,
it might mess it up if you added that to yellow. It'd turn green.
What color do you think we should make these puppies?
So these are going to be orange. Both of them?
Well,
you could do one orange and one white.
Gray.
Yeah. Like a Grey Seer.
Yeah.
With like the Griff Charger gray or something.
Yeah, like a white and gray.
And for the dogs, you could do a black dog and a you could even do like a Doberman, or like for the black dog you could do like a Doberman, and then for the other dog you could do
that's more rotty,
a Dalmatian, black and white dots if you like Dalmatians, or brown. Black and brown would be good for the dog.
Black and brown, I think, was good. I think black and brown.
Like a grayish brown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so then you're going to finish those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can easily
No rats.
These. No, yeah, I'll give you the rats.
That rats go down.
And then you may even want to throw that one in some Simple Grey and start over. Because I did him as kind of a test.
Oh, yeah, we probably would do it.
That was the first time I ever used the contrast was on that rat.
Well, then we might want to just keep it for...
That's fine.
An idea.
I'm not worried about it. It's just
the same. Did y'all want to see it?
It's just the same colors that I ended up using for the
we probably will go with different colors on the rats.
Yeah, exactly, because it's a different set.
We could still... Alright.
Here, let me get this guy out of your way, because he's spiky. There you go.
We still might keep one rat.
It was zooming in. There you go. Look at that.
Just because it's cool.
Well, on top of... And that was on top of the... I think it was on top of Grey Seer. So that green, that Warp Lightning green, is really a nice, brilliant green.
Yeah.
I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick.
That is cool. Right? Alright. That's alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so... I'm going to go ahead, and then he's going to work on those. And I think we're going to save the heroes for the next episode. Yeah? Does that sound good to you, heroes, next episode?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think that sounds good to me too. Alright, so I can put that there. So I need to get my base out. And what time do you need to be done by? Alright, so we got our plan. Y'all got that? So we might even be continuing our plan next episode. I wanted to kind of show you what the heroes look like so you know what we're going to be dealing with. And we could maybe even talk a little bit while we're painting here. We can talk a little bit maybe about what we're going to do with these heroes. And then an episode or two. Ha! So, we have some cards here. Yeah, they are very primary colors.
Yeah, well, like earth tones. So, like the earth tones count as kind of the yellow.
Well, there's blue and red.
Yeah, and yellow, right? And the yellow is
yellow
mostly
and
like
orange.
yeah.
And the flesh.
And the orange you can even count kind of as a reddish orange, you know?
Yeah.
So that way you've got that kind of range.
Well, because you kind of got orange and you have red.
Yeah. Well,
in different ones. So this one you even have red and orange.
So what you could also do for some of those is count the metallics as either a yellow or a red, a yellow, or a blue, honestly, depending on the cast of the metallic.
Now,
right?
for the heroes, are we going to mix and do contrast and regular paint?
They're pretty detailed, so it might be a little more fiddly to use contrast. But, I mean, we could try it easily.
I mean,
certainly could try it.
We could do both.
Yeah.
That's true. It is a little fiddly. I mean, but
just a little more detail.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
But I think so. What colors would you use then? What colors are you thinking? Like for the blue, I think we should go with. I think we should choose colors on the heroes and go throughout. You know, like if we use this red here, use this same red here. If we use the blue here, we use the same blue here.
Right, the same palette.
So,
right.
They kind of move throughout.
Uh-huh.
And then I was just thinking we could, as we were working here, we could kind of maybe choose our hero palette.
Sure.
Or
yeah.
We have to write it down so we don't forget it, or somebody needs to write it down.
I didn't bring my my handy little notebook this time.
No, he didn't bring the notebook. So
there we go. Oh, those are cool. I like those.
So we'll just write it on the boogie board using the end of a paintbrush or something, or your.
Let's see. Can we use that as paintbrush?
I think the end of a paintbrush will work.
So let's do and it remembers, right?
Yeah, as long as you don't erase it, it should.
Okay.
And I need
we can take a picture of it just in case.
That too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need a paintbrush for doing this prime.
So we're gonna do zombie.
Will you hand me a priming paintbrush, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's see.
There's probably one in
there.
So.
Yeah, but probably better get one of these. You don't need a real big one. Just a good size.
Yeah, that works.
Okay. Or that's the same one. Okay.
Same size.
Zombie side colors for the heroes. Okay, so let's see. Does it even show up? Oh, look at that. Cool.
Yeah, have you ever seen? You've never seen one of these boogie boards?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah, they are cool.
Okay, so
I think I got this for like $9 in one of them dollar stores or something.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
years ago.
Are you gonna work? Well, we could split these up.
We could totally split them up. We're not going to do these today.
Okay, yeah.
This is next episode.
When we do.
Let's split them up.
Plan it for now, though?
Definitely. So, let's... how about I will take the easy ones and you take the hard ones?
Well, yeah. How do you define easy and hard, though? Let's see. There's the orc guy. I'll do the orc guy. He's got a lot more armor.
I'll take her.
I'll do the orc guy and the wizard guy. Is that okay?
Which one's the orc guy?
This guy here. This guy. And then the wizard's right here.
So that would leave him.
Yeah. Is that okay, these two?
So that's this
Yep,
guy?
that one, and then this one.
Yeah.
The humans, basically. Well, that's the wizard just human, but you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, well, you know, there's an opportunity to talk about armor and metallics next time, too, then.
Yes,
So
there is.
I'll bring some extra metallic paints.
Definitely.
So we can talk about that as well.
Yeah, because I only have rune steel and...
So
let's see, I have
the
rune fang steel and I have Armadin. Oh, that's texture. What else do I have? It's a base, I think, is the other one I have that I use.
Okay.
A retributor.
So we're gonna
Retributor.
retributor.
Yeah.
Retributor.
Yeah, retributor armor.
Retributor.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since it's a made-up word, there's probably not really a right or wrong way to pronounce it.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That. Okay.
Okay, so I went ahead and wrote down red, blue, and yellow for each of these. So
should I thin this
what?
With the...
I have done that before, and it works fairly nicely, but you don't want to go overboard with using tons of it.
Will you put the contrast in then how much I should use?
Yeah, just,
would you mind?
Well, I would say 1 dab.
A dab will do,
Yeah, exactly. And just to kind of get it to flow a little better, you know, to get that first coat flowing a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all I would
do you think
use.
this just shook up enough? Because
this
it's
is yours.
new. Yeah, that's mine. I gotta put GGT on all my stuff these days.
Oh yeah, on your base paints, you don't need to shake them up too thoroughly.
You don't have to shake. You don't have to shimmy.
Nah, not really. And you want to use the.
Can I get it open?
Use the warmer color, right?
My goodness gracious, it's tight. I got it.
Okay.
All
and
right.
actually, opening it can help you with shaking it too. So if that's an issue, at any point.
Where'd you put it?
Right in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the red, we got the blue, we got the yellow. So we can always go darker with the colors after we put them on. The Talisar, for example, the Talisar blue is very light. It's very light, and by contrast, the Leviathan blue is almost black. So that's something to think about if you're gonna do something that's more of like highlighting with a lighter blue, go from that to a lighter blue.
Yeah.
And you want, more of a dramatic effect, you would go with the Leviathan blue. So that all depends on what we want to do. And then the red, of course, you just got a new red, right?
I did.
And I don't have a red in contrast, so we'll just use that one that you got, the Flesh Terror's red.
I like that plan.
Yeah, and it's actually a cooler red, I think. It's more like a blood red.
Mm-hmm.
And so
and that's why I got it, because I was looking at blood for the blood gods.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna...
I love that one meme.
Flesh
blood
Terrors
for the blood gods!
And then blue we'll do Leviathan, but we'll thin it out, though, because, like I said before...
You put on there that we're going to thin it?
Yeah, because it's very dark. It's almost black. And the Wildwood brown is like that, as well as the Shyish purple. So...
Now, do I prime the base as well when I do this prime? I feel like it's been forever since I did a prime.
Yeah, do the whole thing. Yeah.
Alright.
You didn't want to do the mold lines, though?
I forgot.
That's okay. It's okay.
What are we going to do the mold lines with? Should I just grab
Let me see if this one looks okay.
I can grab
you know what? I think you can probably... this one looks like you can probably
get away with them?
I think so.
I mean, there's some mold lines down here by his wee-wee.
The only one I really saw was the cat that had kind of an issue with him.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's one on the bottom of his belly.
Well, yeah, see that down there? They all have wee-wees. Oh, no, those are nipples.
You know what? You had a tool over here that...
I had a tool?
It might even work. Let's see.
I had a tool?
Yeah. I heard you. Okay, there was one in here. Let's see.
All right, so I can go ahead and paint something, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll give you permission to paint that one.
Thank you.
Just this once. Just
Thank
this once.
you.
Okay.
Yay, I'm painting. I'm so happy now.
Where was that? There was something in here that looked like it would work. Ah.
You found it. Is it a beer opener?
It's like a scraping
Oh, it's
tool.
a scrape. It's for doing
for
relief,
clay.
bass relief.
Yeah, for clay normally, right?
Yeah,
You know,
because I sculpt.
That works all right, I think. I actually never tried one of these before to remove mold lines. So another thing.
So that's interesting to know.
Well, I just thought of this, and my lady friend was talking to me about how
Yes,
she had
he's got a lady friend.
a nail buffer. And I was like, what if you tried that for mold lines?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get myself one of those.
You
and
should get a glass one.
try it with mold lines.
They're really good.
The point is glass?
They're made of glass. The whole thing is glass. Yeah.
Huh. But this actually seems like it's working pretty good, and I never really thought of using this.
Oh yeah, you can get those over at Jerry's.
One of these here.
Did you say to do the base or no?
See the shape of it.
Did you say to prime the base?
Yeah, go ahead and prime everything.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you're priming, just prime all the plastic or all the metal. Yeah, in general, I think it's a really good idea. Because you may even get it kind of scuffed a little bit at some point.
Yeah, like when Salty grabs it and decides to chew on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like that.
See, we have something here to give you a good example.
This other wolf looks okay, I think, actually. But I could swear I saw some on the cats, and it was like kind of bothering me.
Check the underside.
Yeah.
Well, hello, viewer. Welcome.
Hello.
Yay, someone's watching.
Welcome. We're just priming right now because we're getting a plan on.
We got a plan. We showed off Labyrinth. If you watched before when we were doing that, otherwise rewind or check it out later. And now we've moved on to Zombicide. It's actually No Rest for the Wicked, an expansion of Zombicide Green Horde. Or Plague.
Yes.
And we are going to get to Zombicide Green Horde once we finish this, which we're almost finished.
Yeah.
We just need to do this, these wolves and dogs and the heroes. Yeah, and these cats. So I'm priming these guys up, and we made a plan.
Yes. We have a plan now.
We have a plan, and we're gonna paint the heroes next episode.
Yes.
We've made a plan on them, and
These are the colors.
And we are priming up. We're writing down our color plan for the heroes, and we talked about how we're doing a different color plan, an opposite color plan than we did for our bad guys.
So these are all contrast paints.
And we're doing it all with contrast. Or we're attempting to, except for possibly the armor.
Yes, we'll definitely be doing. So I'll do a little demo on that when we get to it. But yeah, Citadel contrast. We're using the red is Flesh Terror's red, the blue is Leviathan blue, and the yellow is Iyanden yellow.
Yes.
So those are the colors we'll be using for next time.
Yes.
Okay, and yeah. So then I'll also write metallics. So just to remind
you
that I need to get metallics too. So
yes.
I'm gonna do the metallics. Okay, so else can be metallics.
Fantastic.
And there's there, like I said, there's metallic colors that I'll bring one that's more of a blue, one blue, red, and yellow. Right? I'll just write that down.
Yes. So you can get all the different types.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes a different type of metallic.
And you can always mix silver into it to highlight it.
Mm-hmm.
Blue and yellow metallics, just so everybody knows.
Because I have the roofing.
Yep. And I'm going to take a picture of that, just so I can keep track.
Okay, now I got to get underneath here. So these are actually a little more complicated than I had anticipated because of this underside.
Yeah, but once you get that coat on there, then all you have to do is do the contrast paints, and for something that texture like the wolf, it's really going to be nice and dramatic. And a matter of fact, I know we have that brown that I got called Wildwood, which would look really good on a wolf.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's options.
So maybe we might want to try that.
Yeah, there's options for those colors for your wolves, definitely. Yeah, Wildwood would be really good for that.
I feel like I'm violating this wolf right now.
I mean,
I gotta say.
Just kind of tolerating what's going on.
He kind of just is. He's just kind of standing there like, fine.
All right.
Do it. Get it done. It's like I'm doing his nails or something, you know?
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go ahead and give you all these zombies back, or you want me to hold on to them until I'm done with all of them? Oh, I'm gonna base these guys.
You gotta base those guys.
And take them home and base them.
And fix whatever salty fucked up. Please.
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's keep them together.
Yeah.
But I like this plan of keeping them together.
Better idea.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Would you like the plastic that they can be stored in?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We'll throw them in there when we're all done, so that way they'll be ready to play.
Yes. Yes. And that is our Z game, folks, in case you were curious.
On the alphabet, yeah.
Yes. And
if anybody is keeping track of the alphabet, Z is the last letter in the alphabet.
It is, so and we're at T.
It'll be the last game that Heidi and Girls Game 2 play.
Well, not ever, but just
no,
hopefully this year.
For this year, the goal is to get one letter
on our alphabet challenge.
Every alphabet challenge. So is that something you came up with, or is it a thing that's actually kind of a national thing? Or
it's kind of a national thing that lots of different people do, and it was something that last year we're like, oh, we should do an alphabet challenge next year.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And
cool.
Then, yeah. And then it got out of the way. It was like, whoa,
got out of hand?
This is a lot.
Yeah.
But no, it's been cool because the hardest part is like there's just some letters that are just like, okay, it was a little bit easier than I anticipated for certain letters. Like Q now has like a whole bunch, like quack, or there's Quelf, and there's Quackenberg and Queen Domino, and
okay.
So there's actually a whole bunch of Q's. You'd think that that's going to be a hard one.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah.
But
somehow
X, that's a harder. And Z is actually not, because there's all the zombies.
So somehow in the board game world, those are actually the ones that come up easier.
Exactly.
The unusual letters.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then there's some that are harder, I think, than others. And it's not necessarily because it's hard to find a game. It's hard to decide what to play because there's just so many choices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you could do a whole year of S's. You could do a whole year of just, this year, let's just play S games. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That, because there's just so many of them.
I'm going to prime one of these for you while you're...
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. I'm not going to mess with the ones that I'm tasked with until I get them home. And
oh, that's probably wise.
Yeah. But you can definitely paint these animals up pretty easy.
Wait, watch how much faster he primes than me.
I'm using a smaller brush, so that's not going to happen. I'm not going to beat you to it.
I bet you he does. I bet you he does.
Well, it's good that you got a good amount of that paint in there. So, when you're priming, don't forget, keep that paint moving so that way you don't get a bunch of it glopped on, because for this type of primer, you generally are using thicker paint. So you just want to make sure it doesn't get too globbed up in one spot. You just try to avoid that.
Especially with this type of model, because there's just a lot of texture.
And I'm just throwing in just the tiniest dab of water.
Water?
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of breaking the rule.
Yeah, you are.
But I've been doing that with this primer, and it seems to hold up okay. But as long as it's the primer, because I don't really...
Don't do that with the paint.
Yeah, with the contrast paint. I don't quite know what would happen if I used a lot of it with the contrast paint, because I've accidentally done that with the contrast paint, and it's not like it ruined it, for good or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it certainly, I certainly wouldn't make a habit out of it too much, because it definitely does its own thing without water. That is another one of the things that makes it definitely a lot different than most paints, other than how it smells. Yeah, but it does kind of have like when we were first talking about
it's got a weird kind of
like floor polish kind of smell to it.
And it's not a bad scent.
No, it's just a chemical
one.
one.
Yeah, and it's not like a woo scent.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not too intense. It's definitely noticeable as distinct though, compared to pretty much every other paint I've ever used. And of course I'm repeating a lot of what I've already said in previous episodes. So, but just trying to drive that point home.
So we're just gonna we're almost at our 1 hour mark.
Okay.
So I think that we could probably finish priming these off cam.
Yeah.
We have pretty much just told you how we're gonna
our plan going forward.
Yeah. We may go ahead and finish these. We'll get these primed up for sure.
Yeah.
And we may go ahead and finish painting them on camera next week. Not next week, but 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And in 2 weeks for our next episode.
Yeah, but look how many we've done already, though.
Right.
Of the Zombicide.
Oh, I know, so many.
Yeah.
And we'll get these heroes done.
Yep, and we'll have a game ready to play.
Exactly.
It's actually the expansion, right?
It's actually expansion. Yes.
Which you can you play that separately?
No.
Oh, so you still have to do Green Horde.
We still have to do Green Horde.
Okay.
Yes.
But this is our practice run was actually the expansion.
Yeah, because we like the look of it.
Well, and so it looked more interesting, right?
Exactly.
So for the Green Horde, I think we're still going to use contrast, but you just recently got some new colors.
I did.
So you got those were the two that you talked about, right? The Flesh Terrors. Flesh Terrors Red, no, that's the wrong one. Where'd it go?
It's here.
Yeah, the Plague Bearer Flesh, and the Flesh Terrors Red. So,
and the Flesh Terrors Red.
Yeah.
Is here.
So we're gonna
probably do those two with the actual Green Horde.
Yep, and it'll be traditional kind of zombies.
Yes.
Right. So I think we'll be able to burn through that one pretty fast.
I think we will. I think we'll be able to burn through that fairly fast.
Yeah, and maybe even pick up some of that blood for the Blood God and throw some of that zombie blood in there too.
Yeah.
See what happens, right?
Blood for the Blood God.
So could you imagine green zombies, red clothing, and red blood? That's going to make them like extra...
Yeah, extra poppy.
Extra hardcore.
Yeah.
For sure.
We might even have a catapult in that one that we get to do.
Do what now?
We might even have a catapult in that one we get to do.
Oh, that's right. Now that would... You could just throw on like basically one coat of that... one of those grays or browns from contrast, and you're pretty much done with the whole thing because it's got so much texture to it. So like anything that has like a lot of wood texture, fur, feathers, anything that's really textured, that contrast, it's like it's made just for that purpose.
Right.
So anybody that needs that kind of shortcut, if you've got a big dragon with like lots of scales, throw that
Which
stuff
will be
on
in
there.
The third box, the dragon.
Yes, that's right. There's a zombie dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if he'll have a lot of...
That's in the blue box.
He won't have a lot of scales, but it'll definitely be a big...
Yeah.
Lots of texture anyway because
that's
of all
the blue set, but we'll do that last.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Yeah. All right. So thank you for joining us next week. Betrayal.
Yeah.
And
Betrayal, what's that?
Betrayal is that game that we play on Fridays once a month, and we are, I think we're in chapter 11.
Okay.
Yeah. And so there's only a few more chapters, and we might be playing 2 chapters. I have to talk to the folks, and so the house actually sank into hell a couple episodes ago.
Okay.
And they built a mental hospital on top of the house.
Oh, this is the haunted house thing.
This is the haunted house. The house on Haunted Hill, yeah.
Yes.
And so we're patients in this house, but we keep getting killed.
Yes.
So we're ancestors of these patients.
I do remember that. Oh, the ancestors. So
now we're ancestors of the
That's
patients.
cool.
We're patients, but now we're ancestors of the patients. So we're like generations in this hospital.
That reminds me of a game called Fairy Tale Adventure from a long time ago, a computer game. And whenever your hero died, his brother would come and like you could still keep playing, and like every time it was like one of the brothers of the person, the original hero that died.
Oh, well, yeah, check that out.
And I think you could even like find his gravesite and stuff like that.
Oh, how interesting!
So like, wouldn't that be great if they had a game like that?
I don't know
again,
if we have enough to.
Where it's like you don't have unlimited lives, but you also don't have only one life. Like you actually have.
Finish priming these, or
kind of. Oh yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I can do that. You need some more of the.
Yeah, we need more primer.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and sign off.
Okay.
We're going to do this lickety split.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to watch his prime.
Yeah.
Unless you want to stay on and chat.
You want to just watch paint dry?
Yeah. Do you have any announcements?
I don't have any announcements for the moment.
You don't have any.
I am.
You don't have any classes coming up at Puppet Pie.
No, I haven't had.
You need to talk to Stacy about that.
I know. I haven't had a chance to talk to her about it. So
since she got back from Dragon Con,
right? Exactly. So
yeah. Does she have anything coming up at Puppet Pie?
She does. She has a robot making workshop on September 20. I think it'll be before our. Dang it.
We'll pop it up there.
Yeah,
Find out.
I gotta find it on the Facebooks here.
Yeah, so we can tell everybody.
Yeah.
So Puppet Pie on Grand Avenue. It's where we met actually, and it's a fantastic little studio. And they do lots of different workshops. You can learn to build puppets. You can learn miniature painting, robot making. Learn to make monster bags, monster boxes.
Here, I'll just look up Puppet Pie here.
Good plan.
Yeah, so she's also on Instagram as Puppet Pie.
She is on Instagram, so Facebook, all major social media as Puppet Pie.
Mm-hmm.
P-I-E.
All right, let's see where we got. What do we got?
And check out the events.
Wow, she hasn't posted.
Good events.
Yeah, I thought it would be on the top page, but it's no upcoming event. Here, no, that's not true. I know that's not true. Past events. What? I don't know why it's not.
Maybe she canceled it.
Well, I know it. I just saw it on the Instagram.
You just saw it? Maybe she just posted it on Instagram.
Yeah, let me see here. I have a lot of burlesque friends, so that's why that.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. So do I.
Yeah. I'm just trying to explain myself. It's like I can't be peeking at Instagram all the time here because it's like, oh, every once in a while it's a butt. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's because I'm on follow a lot of burlesque.
Oh, maybe we're wrong.
I saw it. I know I did.
Well, maybe it was an old post.
Yeah.
All right, okay. We're wrong.
We'll update. We'll update.
We'll talk to Stacy and find out for sure.
September 20th or something like that.
Huh.
So we'll look online and maybe my Facebook needs to update or something.
Yeah. Check online, see if she's got anything because it's a great studio.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'd love to do another workshop there, but I'm not sure when it's going to happen. Hopefully for Halloween.
Yeah, so. And we'll see you in 2 weeks for Happy. Yeah.
Happy Little Miniatures again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. More happy little miniatures and these. Work on these dudes.
Zombicide.
And we'll get our wolves done.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. And y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. We're going to put our transition, maybe put our transition screen. Maybe not. Yep. Y'all come now.
Okay.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
Magic hands.
Woo! All right, so we're still live.
Okay.
They just have our screen.
After show.
Yeah, we'll just do an after show.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum.
Okay.
That's right. No one's watching.
That's okay.
I know. I thought we'd have more watchers. Maybe it's our time.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to go on earlier. Comment if you have a suggestion for what time we should go on.
Well, unfortunately I can't do earlier on.
I know on Wednesdays.
On Monday, Wednesday, but on Tuesday, Thursday I could potentially.
Oh.
So, but that means we'd have to change the slot though.
Yeah.
If we did that.
Well, it sounds like we couldn't.
Okay. Well,
comment if you think Tuesday, Thursday would be a better day.
Something to think about.
Yeah, we'll think on that
one. I'm
one.
just going to do one of each animal here. So
yeah.
I'm going to try the cat now.
All right. And I'm going to try a cat.
There we go.
All right. Thank you all for joining us.
Thank you.
Wow. I'm blowing this out. Look how it's red.
Oh, well,
wow. We gotta work on that. Don't worry, we're gonna get a new mic.
Yeah.
I wonder if that works. Oh, yeah, that works so much better. I should have done that.
Oh, is there a thing that levels it out on
a little bit.
Kind of automatically does it?
Oh, well. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to blow y'all out like that.
Well,